So good news regarding Portugal as a Schengen state. Now Portugal has no risk factor for the Schengen area. I mean Portugal will not go out of Schengen zone. So this is very good news because European Union gave positive statement and government of the Portugal also confirmed that we are not in a danger zone. Remember when Portugal government was asked to secure the border, this new government and their ministers, they were very active and they gave very positive statement and they put pressure on the departments and they tried to manage their security at the border according to European Union laws and the rules. And what was the answer of the European Union? That we are very satisfied from the Portugal new government, new actions, and it is looking that they will be able to fulfill the requirements of the new strategy of the European Union, and Portugal is not going to out of the Schengen zone. This is a very good and positive action, especially migrants were seriously waiting because most of the migrants, almost 99% migrants, if they are in Portugal, they are just because of their passport and they're just because of TRC card. And they were telling that we are having a lot of troubles here, we are having less salary packages, we are in a lot of housing crisis and etc. Immigration processings are delaying. These all matters they were bearing just because of the card, because of the passport. The migrants actually in Portugal, most of the migrants wait for the passport and for the cards, and they think that Portugal is the easiest country to get the nationality or citizenship, and they will use this nationality to move into other Schengen area when they will get the passport. So this was a very pricking and deteriorated news for the migrants. Now migrants are also thinking now they are not at risk factor, and Portugal government took very good actions. Still there is little of a danger, but main danger is over because European Union earlier statement and the recent statement is very different, because earlier they were talking about that Portugal is not fulfilling the requirement and you have to follow over rules at the border security. And in response, the Portugal president and Portugal government, they also took it very serious, and a lot of rumors were also there. For example, Aima sent one year email to the individuals, and there were rumors in the social media this money of the email payments will be used in securing the border, as Portugal need money, therefore they were going to take this money from the migrants. I think these all news were not correct, and the Aima was working on this plan. Aima was renewing their system and renewing their software and using IT services in providing emails, and that was their early plan, that was not no plan. So this email sending procedure is not strict with this security, and these money of emails will not be used in European Union instruction. Portugal is a rich country, Portugal is a European country, and Portugal has enough money to secure its border. And most important thing is that some dilemma was there, some worriness was there, were there when ministers and the government started talking that old government did not do anything and we may not be able to fulfill the requirement. I think I told in my clip that is total political statement. Nobody will relax here, and they will fulfill. And even old government was not relaxed. According to news, they were working very hard on that. There were news that Aima actually, when Aima came into existence, actual reason was that they want to improve their immigration system. They want to modify their immigration system. They want to show to the European Union that we are well versed system and we have no any chronic type of immigration system. We are providing enough amicable services to the migrants, and we are filtering genuine and non-genuine individuals. We are filtering legal and illegal individuals, and we will be able to handle the situation very clearly. So these all details definitely make amuse a lot of migrants, but still I hope the final destination will be achieved when European Union this will draw off this notice. Positive statements from the both sides definitely will motivate new government to work more better in amicable way. As new government now took charge some days back, they had a lot of pressure. Grocery was becoming expensive, housing crisis, and immigration department processing, that was also one of the more significant problems. More statements of the government regarding immigration were very good, because earlier YouTubers were telling, social media was telling new government when during the elections a very adverse type of campaign they had, and they were against migrants, and they were talking about that migrants should go from our countries. Even they were talking about passport holder and TRC holders. They were not in the favor of such people. File locking people, definitely they were not in the favor. The people who got TRC card and post and passport in their political campaign, this new government which is currently ruling the Portugal, they were not in a favor. So there were much threats social media was telling. We were also thinking what will happen when they will take office. But I was the first person I talked that Portugal is not closing immigration. These informations are wrong and fake, because Portugal cannot close the immigration. Why I was talking about? Because I listened statements of the minister, I saw the direction of the government, even government adversely to that rumors in social media. They actually motivated Aima to take substantial step. They took that why you people are not working properly since 4 to 5 months, and they put a lot of pressure on Aima officers. They personally met with the Aima management, and also they discussed this matter of immigration and border security in the Parliament House. So these all points were very positive. Although there were discussions that Portugal may be out of Schengen zone, but I was very confident, and I am still confident, this new government will take more steps to clear this notice. 100% mean absolutely. Still there are 20 to 30% threats, but now European Union positive statement that this new government is pulling the Portugal border security in a very positive direction, and the agreement we have made among 27 countries Schengen zones, that rule will be clearly implemented in the Portugal as well. So now currently scenario is only one, that Portugal government will change Aima into SAF or not, because that was their clear statement that we will change Aima into the SAF. In the Parliament House it was being discussed. And another thing which they were talking again and again, that they will change the rules. I think rules should not change so much, because when Canada changed rules so much, now they are suffering. Australia changed rules so much, they were suffering now currently, and they are reverting towards their original rules. So I think the modification of immigration system is more required, like digitalization of the system is more required, as I am doing now in sending emails in biometric appointment. Coming days will show this new digitalization of Aima has improved the efficiency of Aima and public service to the migrants or not. Keep watching World Immigration News by Irfan.